Welcome to another Mystery Monday. Yes, I've joined another readathon in the month of October because how can I not join a readathon that invites me to make my own hot drink and go for a walk in the fall? Yep, if you want to see what my TBR for the Thrillathon is, stay tuned. So good. If you're wondering what I have here, I made my own caramel latte, but I've been obsessed with the apple crisp latte from Starbucks. So I ordered some coffee beans and syrups, and I'm just waiting for it to come here, and I'll probably be having apple crisp latte for the rest of the year. It's delicious. Delicious. But anyway, so I am here to talk about my TBR for this Thrillathon. So I know that I've done a TBR for the 3 other readathons I'm participating in October, which is October readathon run by some of my favorite people on YouTube. I really urge you to join in and join my team, Team Zombie. Yes, let's win, because so far we're not winning at all. Okay, so I need your help. Other than that, I'm also doing this Poopathon and the Breath of the Wildthon because I am a Zelda fanatic, and it's been amazing as well. So I made my intentional list, and I'll give you my intentional list for the Thrillathon. This is a readathon that I've learned about after I had filmed the video, but I think I would be doing this readathon a disservice by not mentioning it to you guys, because I saw it on Read with Zoe's channel. She's one of my newest favorite YouTubers. Oh my God, she's absolutely adorable. She makes her videos in both German, because she's from Germany, and English, and she talks about books and journaling. Like, I urge you to go support her too. Her channel is linked here and in the description below. So I really wanted to support her on this Thrillathon. I read thrillers all the time, and I love hot drinks and walks in the fall. I had to join it, right? Yes. So again, as a disclaimer, all my lists are intentional. When I get to a certain prompt, I might just decide that I'm reading something else, or I really want to read something, but it's not available to me, as some of my books are library books. For example, I know that I had an intention to read a book for Poopathon, but you have to read books in order for that, and before I could get to that book, I had to return it, and I don't know if I'll get another copy in time. We'll see. I might have to change that, but again, it's fluid. Those are just my intentions. And sometime in November, early November, I'll do my wrap-up for now 4 readathons, and I'll go over the proper synopsis and my thoughts and ratings of each book that I actually did read for each readathon. But let's talk about Thrillathon, okay? I'll put it right here so you can see there's 9 prompts. The middle one, which is the one I started with, because why not start in the middle, is make a hot drink. Oh guys, you have me at hello, right? Anyway, so there are other amazing prompts too. You can double up. So my intention is to have a book for each prompt, but because this is just a week-long readathon, I'm also careful. I carefully chose some of the books that can be doubled up in case I don't meet all the prompts. I can still get my bingo. Smart. But why not try to be an overachiever? It's not like I haven't been one all my life, right? So I'll go over the prompts and all books I'm trying to read for them. I think I'll go in order like I'm not sure. But I'll link the announcement down and you can get, oh, actually, no, I'll link the Discord now and you can go to the Discord, join the Readathon. It runs until the 16th, and then you can get the card for yourself. But I'll put it here too. At the end, again, I'll let you take a look at it and a screenshot to see if it's something that you want to do. Actually, why not do that now? So, now. Kick back. Hope you had a chance to either screenshot. I'll link in the timestamps below. Screenshot, and you know what it is. But for Read a Scary Story, I will be reading the complete Horowitz Horror by Anthony Horowitz, which is horror short story anthology. Amazing, you know, I love him, and I really wanted to see what he can do with horror. I don't know. I think he has the potential to be really scary or funny, scary, and intriguing. We'll see. But I'll be talking about this even before my wrap up because I have something really special coming up for you guys. Wait for Monday for that announcement. It's not like spoiler alert, but it is kind of like why am I doing this to you? I'm so sorry. It was really rude. I can't talk about it yet because I still have to make sure that I can do that surprise, and that's the reason why I'm not announcing, but you hear about it on Monday if I can make it work. Wish me luck. I'm not trying to be rude on me. But anyway, next I have Read a Mystery. For this, I'll be reading the Moai Island Puzzle. It is a double up with the Spoopathon, which is read a translated book. I'm reading the same book because I am on the second prompt for the Readathon, and it fits with this week because I want to get going, otherwise I won't be finishing. So I intend on reading this week to meet for both. Then for paranormal, the Moai Island Puzzle is by Alice Arisugawa. Then read a paranormal story or book. I'm rereading Ring by Koji Suzuki, which is the book in which Ringu and its poor man's copy, The Ring, the American version, don't watch that, is loosely based off or inspired by. So basically tells the story of these random people that die. God knows how long they've been dying for, but when the niece of a journalist dies and he accidentally gets in a cab with a driver that mentions that someone died at exactly the same time as his niece of exactly the same thing, which is a heart attack with no apparent cause, he starts getting intrigued and he realizes this has happened more and that actually 4 people died about the same time of the same manner as his niece, and this will lead him to a tape, and we go from there. Read a book that you're putting off. I have a similar prompt from Breath of a Readathon, which is read a book that you have on your TBR for the longest. So for this, I'm reading A Caller's Game by J.D. Barker, which is a book that I had received the audiobook but didn't download it in time. So I've been waiting to get the audiobook to read so I can complete and get my 100% on NetGalley. Yeah, I am that person. I'm a completist, and that one book has been the bane of my existence. But it's a really interesting book. So far, I'm really loving it, so I don't regret it. Finally, it is here. Then we have a prompt. Make a hot drink. Let's cross that. Sorry. Then I have a prompt, Reader's Leisure, which is a similar prompt for this October Readathon. For this, at the moment, I have the Final Girl support group. I have already read it, but it will be a reread because I read a library copy, and I want to annotate my copy that I received since. That's my backup plan, because I actually want to read There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. Because I'm that person that like to read the book before I watch the movie or the series, and this is a series that looks really intriguing that just came out on Netflix. And this is a book that have been on my radar for long. I just moved it up a bit, but my library says that it might be ready anytime between now and in 2 weeks. It depends if the people read it, how fast they read it and return it, or if they just decide not to pick it up and then it skips. So I might read Final Girl Support Group for this readathon and then skip it and try to do There's Someone Inside Your House for this Spooktober, maybe, if there's enough time. We'll see when I get my hands on that book. Then for thriller, I'm going to read Comfort Me with Apples by Catherine M. Valente. This is a book that sounds amazing. So we have Sophia, who has apparently the perfect husband. She loves him. He loves her. As far as she knows, her life is perfection. However, he's on business trips a lot and sometimes for a really, really long time. And when he's away, she really misses him. And he really misses her too. Or so he says. But she chooses to believe, right? Because why would he lie? She asks herself. I guess she's never read a thriller, but whatever. Okay, but here's the thing though. When he comes back from his business trips, there's a look in his eyes that she doesn't recognize. And there's some other strange things, darker things. And then again, there's a locked basement that she's absolutely forbidden to enter, even when he's away. But there's nothing to worry about, right? Of course there's nothing to worry about. And then she has some questions for him that he refuses to answer. And she tries to let him go, but when she tries to pry her neighbors, they don't even meet her gaze. But her life is perfect, isn't it? This sounds like an amazing thriller. So it's a thriller / horror, but it's October. We'll go on with that. Out of Your Comfort Zone is another book. This one was the one that took me the longest to read. It's easier to read a book out of my comfort zone on a month-long readathon because there's time for that, which will probably be science fiction. Rachel, I'll link her channel down below too. Rachel from the Shades of Orange is really into science fiction. If you love it, and horror and thriller, go to her channel. But anyway, she's selling me so much on science fiction, but I'm not sure if I like it. So, every time there's something out of my comfort zone, I'm trying to read science fiction, see if I can include that in my repertoire, but all of them are so freaking long. I couldn't do it on this week. So another thing that I really do not read is nonfiction for fun. I read a lot of nonfiction for professional and personal development. I love psychology, education, and the blend of the two. But I don't read those books. It's not something that I read for fun. I usually read for research. So I went with nonfiction, and I'm doing Evil by Dr. Julia Shaw, which is a nonfiction book about psychology and true crime. Dr. Julia Shaw tries to get to, through research, culture references, and true crime cases, she takes us on a journey to ponder what evil actually is. So it sounds interesting. It is out of my comfort zone because I'm taking my time from fiction to read this book just for you, Zoe, so you're welcome. And the last prompt is Go on a Walk I walk every day, especially during the fall, so I'll definitely be joining this. And that's it. That's my TBR for this Thrillathon. There's still time for you to join because I'll be uploading this video later today. And like I said, you can even use one book or two books that fits all the prompts, and it will force you to go for a walk and have a hot drink and meet nice new people. So why not? I'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully. I'll be here. I hope you're here too. And until then, enjoy your life and be the hummingbird. Bye.